This is Kathy Chase. Oh, what an unfair advantage do I have here. People using money and mafia techniques to say that it's legal what they're doing. It is not legal what you're doing. Now they're initiating my daughter Amber, who's 17 years old, to feed my son and my infant things. It's either Shannon, Nick Hexum, or Kim Lassen. Or Rob is initiating Amber to feed stuff to Autumn and Sean, poisons. Now, this is really out of hand. I wish Congress would do something. The Supreme Court. Let me give you an example. If I took one of the president's kids, it doesn't matter because it happened before they were presidents. If I took one of your kids, chipped him up, and then kept poisoning him and said it was political, how would you feel? Because should I keep poison if I chipped you up and then killed you for it? How would you feel? That's not something you do. You don't chip people up, poison them, and initiate minors, initiate other people, pay people money, initiate other people gangster style outside of a frickin' courtroom to try to kill other people. That's called gangster. That's gangster activity. That's mafia activity. That's not legal activity. Everybody already knows about the incident where they got Amber to punch herself in the face to try to get her mom in trouble, to get her down in court. Well, you know J Street, your little caning of people, it goes right down the center of the courtroom. Your little caning. Well, I am not a foreigner, okay? I don't like being treated like a foreigner. And I'm an American citizen. I'm not a foreigner, okay? How would you feel? How would George Bush feel if I chipped up his kids, poisoned them using my freaking... If I had connections, or same goes for Barack Obama, what if I poisoned Michelle or your kids, chipped them up, poisoned them some more, chipped them up, poisoned them some more, and then kept trying to kill them unfairly? Yeah, you ganging up on a mother and her 3 children. As I said, the Supreme Court, Congress, whoever, the lawyers of the government need to take action to stop this now. And I don't care what you have to do. You need to stop these people from their illegal techniques of trying to divert murder, slow poison, whatever. Whatever they want, they're trying to do. You have to stop them. You have to stop them. I tell you, there's nothing more that I'd rather do than go to court on the real issues here. The ones that they're diverting. They're diverting. So how would you feel if I took your families without your consent, put chips in them, kept poisoning them, tried to slow poison them to death? How would you feel? How would you feel if you don't do that to people? You don't do that to people. I know there are laws out there in which Congress, in which protect me, and they're not being used, and I want them to be used today. This is Kathy Chase, and somebody needs to reestablish our Constitution and the laws of this country, because I don't want anything to happen to my children. And you don't I'm sitting here, there's 4 of us. I have 3 children, and you don't use mafia techniques to try to slowly murder people or diversion or whatever because of mistakes you made prior to your presidencies. You can't do that. You can't use the power of a presidency to say that it was okay for you to break the laws before you ever got into being a president. Presidents, you're sending the opposite message of being a president. The president is supposed to protect the people, not chip them up and then kill them later or slow kill them. You're not supposed to do that. And I'm fighting for my children as much as I'm fighting for me. If I'm not alive, who's going to fight for them? I'm the only one that I know of. Because I love my children. They're the most important thing in my life, my children. And I want somebody to do something. I'm tired of this. It's trying to make me compete with your pathetic ways of doing things is absurd. They're illegal and they're absurd and they're asinine. Somebody please do something.